Hello everyone, today our topic is how to create Google Drive folder for new Airtable record. So here my objective is that whenever in my Airtable I'm going to create a new record, then automatically I'm going to create a new folder in my Google Drive. So after creating that folder, what I have to do is I have to update that folder URL in my record in Airtable. So for that I have to build a simple connection between Airtable and Google Drive. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I have to use trigger and actions. In trigger application, I'm going to use Airtable. In action application, first I'm going to use Google Drive and then I'm going to use Airtable. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen.
I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Google Drive folder for new Airtable record. So I have created this new base in Airtable where I have this table for new employees. So whenever I add the details of a new employee in this table, then I want to create a new folder in Google Drive with the name of that particular employee. So after creating this folder, I can do anything. I can upload the documents that I'm getting from my employee in this folders. So I can use this folder for multiple purposes. So here my objective is that whenever a record will be created in Airtable, then automatically a new Google Drive folder will be created with the name of that employee, and the URL of that folder will automatically get updated in my Airtable. So all this is going to happen automatically, and for doing this, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build a simple connection between Airtable and Google Drive, and I'm going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills. And for using Pabbly Connect, what I have to do is I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here I want to create a new workflow. For that I have to click here on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Google Drive folder for new Airtable record. And now I have to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab. And in this tab, I will find all the folders that I've created in my Pabbly Connect account. And I want to use this particular folder of Airtable. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be Airtable. So I'm going to select Airtable here, and now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab and new record will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this, and now I have to connect Airtable with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection and I will connect with Airtable. And here, as I have already logged into my Airtable account in my browser, so it has detected that. So here I just have to add the base that I want to use. So I'm going to click here on this add a base button. And here I'm going to search for my base, which is employee details. So I'm going to select this base and I'm going to click on grant access. And here my connection is successful. Now here, while creating a connection between Airtable and Pabbly Connect, I have added the base. So here I only have one base that I have selected, which is employee details. And in this base, I have this table, which is new employees. So I'm going to show you this in Airtable. So let's go back to Airtable. So here, this is my base, which is employee details. And this is my table name, which is new employees. And in this, we have all these columns: employee name, email, phone number, folder URL, and created. So here I have this particular column of created. And in this, the column field is created time. So this is an important column and we need to create this particular column to receive the record details from Airtable to Pabbly Connect. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here my base and table is already selected. Now what I need to do is I need to get the record details from Airtable. So for that, what I have to do is I have to first create a new record in Airtable. And here I have this important note: to capture the trigger response for the action new records, You will first need to create a field in your table schema with the field name created and set its field type as created time. So I have already did this, so I'm going to take you to my Airtable account. And here I have this particular column of created, and here my schema field is created time. So I have already created my columns. Now what I need to do is I need to create a new record. So I'm going to click here on this add plus button. And here my employee name is going to be test user. Email will be testuser@pabblytudes.com. And I'm going to give a random mobile number of my employee. So this is going to be the random phone number of my employee. And I'm going to leave this column of folder URL blank because I'm going to update this automatically after creating a Google Drive folder. Now I have to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here I have to click on save and send test request button. So here I have received this new response. So in this response, I have my record ID, I have the phone number of my employee, I have the name of my employee, which is test user, I have the email, which is testuser@pabblytudes.com, I have the field created and the created time. Now here I have received all these details from my Airtable record. And if you don't receive this response instantly, then you don't have to worry because this is a polling based response. And within 10 minutes, you are going to get your response. So as this is a polling based response, Airtable is going to take the time of around 10 minutes, and within every 10 minutes, Airtable is going to send you the response of all the new records that is going to get created in Airtable. So here I have received this response. Now what I need to do is I need to use my employee name that I've received from my record, and I have to create a new folder in my Google Drive. So for that, I have to set up my action tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here my action application is going to be Google Drive. So I'm going to select Google Drive here. And now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create a subfolder will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect Google Drive with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection, and I will sign in with Google. Now here I have to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here, and my connection here is successful. Now what I need to do is I need to first select the folder where I have to create the subfolders. For that, I have to take you to Google Drive, and in this I have this folder of new employees. So I'm going to select this, and in this folder I'm going to create new with the name of my employee that I'm getting from my Airtable record. So I'm going to use this particular folder. So I'm going to map this in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here for selecting the folder you have to open this tab, and in this tab you will find all the folders that you have in your Google Drive account. So I'm going to select this folder of new employees, and now I have to give a subfolder name. So I'm going to use the name of my employee that I've received from my Airtable record. So I'm going to map that here. And for that, I have to use mapping. So what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So every time I'm going to receive a new record, then automatically that record detail will get replaced here, and I'm going to get the new folder name. Now I'm going to map the folder name. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Airtable. And this is the name of my employee. So I'm going to use this to create a subfolder name. So I'm going to click here. So I have mapped my subfolder name. Now what I need to do is I need to click on save and send test request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new subfolder in my Google Drive folder. So here in this response, I have this folder ID. So this means that I have successfully created a new subfolder. Now to check this, I'm going to go back to my Google Drive, and I'm on this folder of new employees. And in this, we can see I have created this new folder with the name of my employee, which is test user. So here my connection between Airtable and Google Drive is working successfully. Now I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And here what I have to do is I have to update my record with my folder URL that I've just created here in my Google Drive. So for that, I have to set up my last actions tab. So I'm going to click here, and here my action application is going to be Airtable. Now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and update record will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect Airtable with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. So here I have already built a connection between Airtable and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use this existing connection. So I'm going to click on save. And now I have all these details. So here I have the base name, table name, and record ID. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to map my record ID. So I'm going to click here on this map button. I'm going to clear this response. So every time I'm going to create a new record, I'm going to get the new record ID. So I'm going to map that record ID here. So for the record ID, I have to click here. I will open the response of Airtable, and this is my record ID. So I'm going to map this. So I have mapped my record ID. Now what I need to do is I have all these columns in my Airtable, and in this I only want to update the record of folder URL. So I'm going to map that here. So for the folder URL, what I have to do is I have to go back to my Google Drive. So in this I have the folder ID and this URL. So I only have to copy this URL till the folder slash. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here. So this part of my URL is going to be same for all the folders. Only thing that is going to change is the folder ID. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the folder ID that I've received while creating a new folder in Google Drive. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Google Drive and this is my folder ID. So I'm going to map this. Now here what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to create a new Google Drive folder, then automatically that Google Drive folder ID will get replaced here and I'm going to get a new folder URL. So I have mapped the record detail that I want to update. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have updated my record in Airtable with my folder URL. Now to check this, I'm going to go back to Airtable. And here we can see that automatically this field of folder URL is got updated in my Airtable record. So here my connection between Airtable and Google Drive is working successfully, such that whenever I'm going to create a new record with the employee details in my Airtable account, then automatically by using that employee details from my record, a new Google Drive folder will be created. And after creating that new Google Drive folder, automatically that folder URL will get updated in my Airtable record. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here my connection between Airtable and Google Drive is successful. Now that whenever I'm going to get a new Airtable record, then automatically I'm going to create a new Google Drive folder. And after creating that Google Drive folder, I'm going to automatically update my record with that folder URL. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger and my trigger application was Airtable and my trigger event was new record. Then I have set up my action steps and first I have used Google Drive and in this my action event was create a subfolder. And in the last, I have used Airtable and here my action event was update record. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there and thank you for watching this video.
Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.